Hello kids, now we will understand the difference between a shadow and a reflection. We already know about the shadow and the reflection. Can we identify whether a shadow or reflection of the object is formed? Let us understand the difference between the two. Sometimes shadows are formed and sometimes reflection. What is the difference? Look at the shadow and then look at the reflection. Are they same? No. We can see the color of a dress clearly in our reflection. But our shadow is always black, regardless of the color of the object. From the reflection, we can find out the details like whether the boy is wearing a tie or not. But this cannot be known for sure by just looking at his shadow, as the shadow gives only the outline of the objects, not the details. Lastly, we see the different ways in which the shadow and reflection are formed. When the path of light is obstructed by opaque objects, the shadow is formed. Here, the shadow of boy is formed on the ground because of the sunlight, whereas reflection is formed by the smooth and plain surfaces like a mirror. So, any highly polished and shiny surface acts like a mirror and produces reflection. In the story, which was the reflection and which was the shadow of the toy created by Sona to scare away the thief? Yes, now you must be knowing. The black one was the shadow, as the shadows are always black. So what was the red image formed? A shadow or a reflection? You know, the toy which Sona had was not only red colored but was also highly polished and shiny. Hence, reflection of the toy was formed on the wall. That was not a shadow. Let us take the case of the moon to understand the difference between the shadow and reflection clearly. We already know that moon is a non-luminous body. Remember, the moon doesn't produce its own light but looks bright because it reflects the light from the sun. You can think of sun as the light bulb and the moon as a mirror reflecting light from the light bulb. So, the moon is a non-luminous body which becomes visible to us when sunlight falls on it and travels towards our eyes after getting reflected from the moon. Talking of shadow, you know, during a lunar eclipse, all the three, the sun, moon and earth are in a straight line, and the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. The earth, being a bigger and opaque body, blocks the sunlight from the moon, and the earth casts a shadow on the surface of the moon. If the shadow of the earth covers completely, there is a total lunar eclipse and we cannot see the moon from the earth. Now I hope there won't be any confusion regarding a shadow and reflection. Bye bye and have fun, kids.